The pattern can make a shirt like this. Here's one with the tablecloth. Another example, and you might notice that this one is longer. So tablecloth design as well, open a little more on the sides. And the original inspo for the pattern in general was from this flowy silk top that I have, which is open even more on the sides. If you do want a paper pattern though, I can mail you a paper pattern, and you got to go to Whatnot for that, where I will be putting. So let me walk you through this. So this is the top here is the fold of your fabric, so you could do the front and the back. So it's easy to do it on fold. You don't have to though, especially if you have a quilt and you want to maximize a quilt top and you want to maximize the amount of fabric, you could always sew this directly. Okay, so the distance from here to here is 11.5 inches. The distance from top to bottom here is 27 inches. From the bottom all the way across, 31 inches. And here's where it gets interesting. So the armholes are actually up here. And so basically what I do is I measure down 11 inches and I leave that open. And then I sew 4 inches. And then down here, depending on how flowy and open you want it on the bottom, you might sew 4 inches to have it open and flowy like the silk example or the white tablecloth example, or you might sew it even further down. I sewed it like about this far from my quilt top I showed you. So that's the basic instructions. Seam allowance, I don't know, like the size of your sewing foot is the seam allowance. This is an unlined quilt top. I did not put a lining on it so that it would be lightweight. And the sewing on this is actually really good. It's not like these are gonna come apart, and you can't really feel it when you're wearing it, but you could choose to put a lining. So you would just make another copy of this with a light fabric and then do a process of aligning, which I'm not explaining here. But it's a great way to use tablecloths. Like this one was really cool. I just really love this one. I appliqued some additional pieces on to cover up some coffee stains, but this one's a little shorter. And again, this one, super flowy, so I left it open on the side. Oh, the hems. So on all of these, I do a rolled hem, my style, fold it over once, iron it, fold it again, iron it, and then sew on top. So that's what I did all the way around. Then I used bias tape to finish the neckline, just so that would be smooth. And yeah, same process and same process. So anyway, if you make one of these tops, please tag me. I'd love to see what you create, and hope that was helpful.